This time on the driver's corner, I am trying to clean up all this nasty on my new long hood for the 911. Stay tuned. So when I bought these fenders and hood, they had some primer and whatever else on them. I always strip everything down so I can see what I'm working with, and I'm glad I did because I found that there was some filler underneath. There was a couple rust holes actually on this fender right here that I'm gonna have to deal with. And then underneath this hood, I do believe that this car used to have fog lights on it, so I think they had some of those like CB fog lights on there, but this is super mangled. So if you look at it from here, it doesn't look as bad, but man, it's pretty creased, very lumpy. I think the best way for me to show you is to get out a flat edge. Okay, so when you start, you see how lumpy that is? This should be a very smooth edge like this. And you get over to here, not very flat. So what I'm gonna do is start around the outside here. I'm gonna use the stud gun and I'm gonna start pulling these dings and dents out. So I'm probably gonna start right here on the outside edge, work my way to the center, and then we'll hammer and dolly all that stuff. Not sure if you guys saw my other video, but I bought this inexpensive stud welder from Harbor Freight, and I was doing the side of the car with that. It worked out really well. So I'm gonna keep on trucking with that. So I've got creases here. I've got all this monstrosity right here. And I'm gonna start kind of in this region and start pulling out these dings. So far, they're coming up pretty good, so no real worries. I know usually I would like to have this hood latched, but I don't have the latch panel in yet. So I will continue to add a couple more studs, and we'll just keep pulling on it until I feel like we're doing something in a positive direction. Okay. So what I've done is now at this angle, with everything kind of pulled and ground, you see the low spots where we have like severe low spots. Because of the damage to this hood, some of this I'm not going to be able to pull out. What I was really trying to do is get as much of the metal up and at the right level as I can. You can see I've got a hole to weld here. I've got another little one to weld here. So this one will get filler on it, obviously. But the hope is just to try to get the metal back into as straight of a shape as I possibly can by doing this stud and pull over and over again until I get this metal shaped up. So what I'm gonna do is go find my hammer set. I'm gonna try to get the high spots down and then I'll do another set of pulls. Got a couple more little dings to take out, and then this hood will be ready for some filler and primer. See you next time.